Event number 1, 5 minutes to decide it. We're on the tone in less than 5. A little bit of beating and banging, but we're all still on our wheels and we are racing. It's a tough layout to get a clean start on, but you guys did all right. Brock Champlin taking advantage of that number 1 starting position. Going to open up a little bit of a lead. 18:05.06 right now is his pace. Is 17 flat on lap number 1. Everyone else having to deal with a little bit of traffic as they work their way now, starting down the straightaway with the entire group. Oh, Brandon Foote, a little bit of a mistake. He's got Austin Cracknell right behind him. Dustin Evans in tow. Brock, a little bit of a gap. Then it's going to be Brandon Foote with Austin and Dustin coming down that straightaway. Is going to be the second train, 2, 3, and 4. Dustin Evans with the look on Austin. Gets it wide off of that roller though. Hot Pockets now going to catch up to that group, bringing Harley Yoshi with him. So now 2 through 6 all running together down that straightaway. Brock Champlin maintaining about a 1.5 second advantage over Brandon Foote. Austin Cracknell still in that number 3 spot. We got Dustin Evans with a look on Austin. Not going to happen. Brandon Foote starting to break away from Austin just a little bit. Austin having to play defense now as he's got an entire rear wing full of Dustin Evans. Dustin trying to do offense and defense at the same time. He's got Hot Pockets right there behind him. Harley Yoshi coming in as well. This group of 4 cars, all very competitive throughout qualifying all day yesterday. Oh, Dustin Evans going to top out from that number 3 spot, falls back to 6. Dustin Evans going to regroup right here. We got Brandon Foote in that number 2 spot. Austin starting to catch back up now. So Austin has the pace now that he's not having to drive as defensively. Oh, Harley and Dustin getting together right there. Going to lose a little bit of time to that second group. Now a third group has formed. We go all the way back to Justin Hall in that number 9 spot. Hot Pockets losing traction, getting on the gas on the dot right there. Brandon Foote coming down to the line. He's got about a 2.5 second gap to make up from Brock. Brock is starting to check out a little bit, a couple tenths here and there, inching away. Austin Cracknell 2 seconds back from Brandon. He's got Ryan Rivas 7 tenths back. That's going to be the battle. Coming down to the line, Austin and Ryan. Here they come through the Schumacher switchbacks, over through the Sun Pedal rollers and the limitless rhythm section. Up over that Will Speed double, coming over to that J Concepts tabletop. Austin opening up a little bit of a lead over Ryan Rivas in that number 4 spot. Brandon Foote has clocked a couple of really good laps, a 14.9, a 15.2, a 15 flat. He's closed the gap a little bit, down to a 2.6 second gap from Brock Champlin. Caution after they're perfect. Say caution after that rhythm section, but Austin already there. One more down, getting up to that J Concepts tabletop. Who do we lose without Roger? And it was, yeah, tuck it and follow. Dustin and Harley continuing to trade blows now late in this one, 1:25 left to go. Brandon Foote coming up onto the back of the cozy now for a lap. Brandon still 2.4 back from Brock. Brock is working his way through traffic, coming up on Dustin now. Thank you very much. Harley will be next in line. 1 minute left to go. Brock, Brandon, Austin, your top 3. Ryan Rivas and Austin, the battle for 3. Sammy Moran rolling in 5, followed by Harley, Dustin, Justin, Robert, Ashton, and Roger. Looking for our leader down the straightaway right now, coming across the line. Brock Champlin, another good lap, 15.1. Brandon Foote still holding solid, 2.5 seconds back from Brock as he works his way up and over that rhythm section, coming into some traffic. Oh, caution straightaway. Sammy getting it wrong and clear. Thank you, Robert. Brandon Foote over that rhythm section, still in that 2 spot. They're going to get one more lap. 10 seconds to go now. 10 seconds. Brock crossing the line at 10, 8, 7 seconds left for Brandon. Time is about to expire, drivers. Finish the lap you're on.
Roger saying done. Sammy Moran done.
Brock Champlin taking advantage of that DQ starting. Good start by our 2-wheel drive modified guys here in A-Main number 2. Brock Champlin again taking advantage of that top starting spot. Brandon Foote got a clean start in that number 2 spot. 11 car freight train. Little bit of congestion in the middle of the field. Everyone's sorting it out. Good job, drivers. Battle's going to be for 3 and 4. Oh, we got the Harley going down. Harley and Ashton now going down separate incidents, same corner. The fall to the back of the field right there. So Brock Champlin, a little bit of breathing room over Brandon Foote, a little bit of breathing room over Ryan Rivas, leading a train with Cracknell, Evans, and Sammy behind him. Robert Bacozzi in that number 7 spot, kind of chilling. He's got Justin Hall and Roger Sign behind him. The second group is where the action is at. Top 2 holding pace with each other. We'll keep checking on that interval. Second group is going to be Ryan Rivas working his way through that TLR sweeper, coming across the line. He's got an inside look from Austin Cracknell. It's Losi, Associated, and Losi in that second group right now. Brock Champlin making his way through some traffic, getting around Ashton clean. Second group is still tight. Ryan Rivas still leading them around. Keeps it clean. Oh, a little bit of a tap of a pipe by Dustin Evans. Keeps it rolling. We lost Dustin Evans out of that second group. Going to fall back to the 8th spot. So Ryan Rivas, Austin Cracknell, and Sammy Moran, a trio of Losi drivers working their way through the center of the track right now, running in 3, 4, and 5. Robert Bacozzi heading up the rest of the field from position number 6. 2:35 into this one, 2:25 left to go. Losi teammates having a good run here in A-Main number 2. Brock Champlin, Brandon Foote, 1.7 seconds in separation, 1 and 2. Brandon Foote getting around Roger right there. He's got Harley Yoshi next in his sights. It only takes one mistake to go from the front to the back in this group. And unfortunately, that happened to Harley and Ashen. Not going to be contenders here late in this one. So 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go, drivers. Sammy Moran pulling a good move. That's why they call him the killer. Making that move on Austin Cracknell. Oh, Sammy gets it wrong. Tries to make the move. Doesn't quite get it. Gonna fall back now to that number 5 spot. So Sammy went up to 4 for a second. Got a little greedy. Made a second move. It didn't stick. He's got Robert Bacozzi, his best friend at the track now, running right behind him in position number 6. Minute 20 left to go. 1:20 left to go, drivers. Oh, and then now there's just 2 in the top here. Austin, a little bit of a wheel tap on Ryan Rivas. Going to get on by for that number 3 spot. Austin Cracknell and Ryan Rivas, Team Losi teammates, battling hard as they come across the line. Austin now to that 3, Ryan Rivas to that 4. Brandon Foote still 1.5 back from Brock Champlin as they come across the line. Brock Champlin, good solid run here. A 15-1 last time by. Brandon Foote had a 14.9, 45 seconds left to go. Top 2 have been flawless. That gap has stayed almost consistently 1.5 seconds. Caution straight clear.
Are you fucking battling? Yes.
Austin Cracknell doing battle with Hot Pocket. Sammy and Robert, though, have caught up, bringing, Roger's not on the same line, but Sammy and Roger have caught up to the back of Ryan and Austin. 15 seconds as they cross the line. This will be Austin's final lap with that group behind him. Austin Cracknell pulling away just a little bit. Ryan Hot Pockets Reed is going to have to play defense right now with Sammy Moran on the last of this lap. Who did we lose over there? Did we lose? Nope. We're good. Coming across the line, Austin Cracknell.
It's done.
Austin Cracknell gets 5 for one more. Austin Cracknell in that 3 spot gets lap number 2. Marshall's 2 position, drivers 2 position. Travis going to cross the track as soon as you guys go green on the tone in less than 5. So it's very anxious start. A lot of cars just weaving and bobbing all over the place, trying not to hit each other. Oh, and we got one going down out of the top third of the field. Keep it clean, drivers. Keep it clean. Oh. Oh, straight away, straight away, straight away, straight away. Go inside, 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 inside. Pretty terrible start for a lot of these guys, kind of just upsetting the entire order. Dustin Evans going to be the benefactor here.
That was all break, man. Sorry.
A lot of uncharacteristic mistakes coming out of almost every single car in this field. 1 down and 4 to go. Dustin Evans, your leader. Brandon Foote in that number 2 spot. So it's 6, 2, 8, your top 3. Dustin Evans coming across the line, leading another lap here, 15 flat. Brandon Foote of 15-1. Sammy Moran up to that number 3 spot, bringing Robert Bacozzi with him. Austin Cracknell rounding out your top 5. Followed by Ashton, Ryan, Harley, Justin, and Roger. Battle in the middle of the pack right here. We got Brandon Foote 2 seconds off the rear wing. Oh, and Dustin a little bit wild. I can't believe he didn't smack the wall right there. That was amazing recovery right there by Dustin. So Dustin in that number 1 spot, going to give up most of that lead. It's going to be about 3/4 of a second now over Brandon Foote as they come across the line one more time. Dustin Evans in the group right there. Gap is 9/10. Sammy Moran in that number 3 spot, 2.5 back, bringing Robert and Austin with him, with another train behind them. Dustin across the line, less than 1 second back to Brandon. Gap is almost identical the last couple laps. Sammy Moran in no man's land in that number 3 spot, 3 seconds back from the top 2 at halfway. So Dustin, Brandon, Sammy, your top 3, followed by Robert, Austin, Ashton, Ryan, Harley, Roger, and Justin. That's your full field rundown, 2:15 left to go. Caution in the switchbacks, clear. 1 and 2 together on the track. Dustin Evans looking solid here in A-main number 3. He's got Brandon Foote behind him. Dustin Evans working up to some traffic caution switchbacks. Roger signed Justin Hall. That's one way to do it. Tuck it and follow. So Dustin holding steady. Brandon Foote right about 1 second back in that number 2 spot. Sammy, Robert, Austin in second train. And Brandon has closed that gap this time. That gap cut in half now. 4/10 of a second. One minute and 20 seconds left to go. Checking in on our 3rd place car, going to be Sammy Moran. He's still got Robert Bacozzi with him. Austin Cracknell falling back just a couple of seconds. So Austin, Harley, Ryan, and Ashton is going to be that tail bow. Oh, and Brandon Foote goes down. Dustin Evans going to get a little bit of a breather. Dustin across the line in that number 1 spot. Our number 2 car, Brandon Foote. Sammy's still in 3 with Robert McCosey right on his rear wing. Battle is for 3 and 4. 35 seconds left to go. 1/10 of a second the gap between 3 and 4. Dustin Evans in the lead right now. He's got a little bit of breathing room. 3 and 4 coming down that straightaway. Robert McCosey a little bit slidey at the end of the straightaway. Going to give up a little bit of time to Sammy. Sammy now 1.1 seconds ahead of Robert. 20 seconds going. Going to get this one and one more. Got one going upside down. Oh, we lost our leader. Now it's going to be a battle for 1 and 2 to the end. 13 seconds to go. Leaders coming through over that wheel speed double now, working their way to the J Concepts tabletop. Coming around that TLR sweeper, coming down the line one more time. 3, 2, 1. Race him to the line, drivers. Dustin Evans in that number 1 spot still. Oh, Dustin getting it wrong. Gonna move Brandon Foote to that number 1 spot. Dustin Evans gonna fall back to the 2. Brandon Foote up and over that wheel speed double to the J Concepts tabletop. Working his way down the straightaway one last time. Down the Moss straightaway and across the line. Gonna be Brandon Foote. Have to play defense right now with Sammy Moran on the last of this lap. Who did we lose over there? Did we lose? Nope. We're good. Coming across the line, Austin Cracknell.
It's done.
Austin Cracknell gets 5 for one more. Austin Cracknell in that 3 spot gets lap number 20.